can't be thinking about, you know, if something's going to happen to your opponent like that or not. You got to be thinking about winning. You got to be thinking about championship. That's the name of the game.
Well, look, so you believe, Wesley, that that wasn't intentional. He wasn't out there trying to hurt Tony D'Angelo.
You know, look, the name of the game is to hurt your opponent. So if you did, I have no problem with it.
All right, now Wesley taking it 2 stacks. Nice drop kick. And look,
Beautiful
Wesley
drop kick.
has had to overcome so much this year. He truly has played the hand that he's been dealt. And he's now looking for a cover and a count and a victory and a kick out by Stack. To refocus his career, and right now he is focused back in on Stacks. You can just see that fire book in Wesley, can't you?
Oh, like I said, this kid has
Oh, watch out, ref.
some talent. He's a tremendous athlete. But the one thing I think about when I look at the next level superstar, I'm looking to see if these guys are smart.
Oh.
See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. He may be injured, and that's the one thing you do not want.
And that just opened the door. And oh, nice. High power offense from Stacks into the cover and a kick out by Lee.
What I was just thinking about, he's going to be on top. He's going to be thinking about that wheel. He's going to have to, there.
And, high risk, reward for the cardiac kid. And now Lee into the cover.
Didn't get all of it, though. Didn't get all of it.
But he got enough of it, Book. What a victory for Lee.
Here is your winner, Wes Lee.
We can say what we want heading into the match about what he was thinking about. In the end, he punched it. Oh!
Wow.
Trick Williams. And Lee just got done with what a matchup with Stacks and Trick Williams out of nowhere. I mean, this is on, there's Carmelo Hayes.
Boy, right there. That's that boy, Carmelo Hayes. He's on top of the world, Ma.
That's one of your Fab Five.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, he's #1 in the face.
Well, there's Mensah. They're trying to even the odds. Mensah, Hayes, Lee, 3 of the 5 that'll compete at Halloween Havoc.
There goes Trick.
Yeah, Mensah wasn't going to stand by and see a 2-on-1 offensive onslaught
Carmelo,
against
you
Wes
got
Lee.
to move. All right.
Yeah, he got helped out by Trick Williams. Didn't know it. Whoa, Wes Lee!
On that bad wheel, still willing to throw caution to the wind.
This is some of the action that NXT is all about. But Carmelo Hayes staring a hole in Wes Lee, but Lee ain't backing down.